We've just landed.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We've just landed. We've just landed in Istanbul after an epic 48 hours. It started with a Zoom call between Cairo and Washington DC. Ended up with catching up with an absolute legend of a bloke, great mate and YouTube sensation Jeb Brooks. Royal Jordanian flights. I showed him one of the world's most iconic tourist sites in Petra, and we caught up and had a brilliant time.
And that's the best part of this whole thing. Look, we love the flying, we love seeing the sights, but it's the fact that travel is back and you can reconnect in person with great friends like you, Dennis. Thank you for this amazing 48 hours. It was so special.
It was fantastic. Actually, you better hang around for the rest of the video and we'll show you just how much fun we've had. All right, go on. Off you go. Watch the video.
Or check out my channel.
Yeah, greenacgrass.com. So what travel plans you got coming up?
Well, I'm in, let's see, I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. I'm traveling with United Airlines on their inaugural flight to Amman, Jordan. It leaves in about 9 hours.
All right, I'll see you in Amman. I'll fly to Jordan. It's been too long since you and I have had a beer together. I'm flying to Amman. I'll see you there tomorrow. So early the following morning, I flew from Cairo to Amman, while Jeb flew over on the inaugural flight with United. If you haven't seen his video, definitely check it out. I'll put the link below.
Onboard doors. Cross-check, yes, thank you.
The Royal Jordanian flight review on this video was filmed across 2 sectors, my flight to Amman and then the flight Jeb and I took together from Amman to Istanbul. Both sectors were on Airbus A320 aircraft and featured Royal Jordanian's regional business class product. So Jeb here is on the Jordanian red, I'm on the American champagne, and cheers, here's to a great flight.
And thanks for the window seat.
I know, it's things I do. Business class is configured in a 2x2 layout on these A320s. The seats themselves are very comfortable, as demonstrated here by Mr. Jeb Brooks himself. Whilst the seats were fitted with these entertainment screens and matching remotes, they did not work. Instead, Royal Jordanian offers a streaming entertainment option through your own mobile device. I used it on my flight to Amman and it worked very well. It is in the area of food where Royal Jordanian really excelled on these flights. On my 1-hour flight from Cairo to Amman, there were 3 choices of meals for business class passengers, each themed on a different cuisine. I went with the Asian option and it was very tasty. On our 2-hour onward flight to Istanbul, the meals were even more substantial with 4 different options available. I went with the Middle Eastern option, whilst Jeb went Italian. This was excellent airline food and it matched the wonderful service from the Royal Jordanian crew. The approach into Amman is nothing spectacular, so instead I'll show you some of the stunning views as Jeb and I flew into Istanbul. Yes, that's the Blue Mosque, and just in front of it is the Hagia Sophia. Behind that is Topkapi Palace, home of the Ottoman Sultans. If you haven't visited Istanbul, put it on your list. It's one of the world's greatest cities with layer upon layer of history. But back to Jordan, where I arrived, picked up my bag and headed to the hotel. Jeb arrived in Amman several hours after I did, and we immediately caught up for a much needed drink. During the dark days of COVID, when my beloved travel industry and our family touring business was being decimated, Jeb, along with fellow YouTuber Paul Stewart, was an integral part of my support network. I'll be forever grateful for our many Zoom calls and the moral support that he provided. He's a brilliant bloke and a great mate, and if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please make sure you do. Hey Jeb, now that we're here in Jordan, there is one place that you really must visit, and everybody that comes to Jordan must visit, and that of course is Petra. Now as luck would have it, and very conveniently, it's just here.
Hey!
Let's
go down there.
Let's go check it out. Honestly, the production value and quality of the on-air work, the on-camera work, is just phenomenal in these videos, isn't it?
Well, it's you know, when you're playing director, writer, producer, editor, and talent.
That's a lot burden to carry. So we've let go of hair and makeup completely.
Also, you should know that I've been having to carry Dennis's bag this whole time too.
Yeah, but I'm carrying the burden of responsibility, so it evens itself out.
He's a heck of a guide.
As Jeb was about to find out via my lengthy monologue as we walked through the Sikh, Petra was built by the Nabateans, whose empire thrived for some 500 years through to approximately 100 AD, when the Romans conquered the city. The Nabateans controlled the trade route between Arabia and the Mediterranean, providing travellers with fresh water and camels in return for healthy taxes, making them one of the richest empires at the time. Once the Romans took over, the trade routes changed and the city was eventually abandoned. Entry into the city is via the Sikh, an 800-metre long crack in the earth leading to the magnificent Treasury. It is one of the world's most spectacular sights and a definite must-see.
This is incredible. I've seen it in pictures a million times, but they don't do it justice. This is amazing.
But Petra is so much more than just the Treasury, so we set off to explore the rest of the city.
The sign here says you've got the best coffee in the Middle East.
Well, we have the best Arab coffee with cardamom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's good?
It's very nice.
Best in the Middle East?
You try it and you decide after you drink.
All right, we'll have two.
Inshallah, you're welcome. Welcome to Petra.
Shukran. So that's a bit hot. While we're waiting for it to cool down.
And for those thick grounds to sink.
Yes, yeah. So we've got good Turkish coffee takes time. Now, while we're waiting, Brent, I was going to call you Brent or
Hi.
Brett.
Hi, I'm Brent Brooks from greenergrass.com.
We'll call you Jeb.
Thanks.
So Jeb, there's a sign there that says American coffee. What do they call American coffee in America?
Coffee. Yeah.
Coffee. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know that. I thought there was something different, but yeah, sure enough, yeah.
So American coffee is just...
It's
just coffee
for your
America.
Australian audience, it would be water that's got some food coloring in it.
Yeah, caffeine water.
Yeah.
Hey, we finally got ourselves a crew, right? Cameraman. How are you, matey?
All right, I think this could be the moment of truth. This is where we find out whether this place, this fine establishment actually sells the best coffee in the whole Middle East. Cheers. Here's to a great coffee.
Here's to a great coffee. Mmm. Wow, that is good.
It is good.
That's
Despite
really good.
our very high expectations, because our expectations were raised.
Well, little known fact, neither Dennis nor I have had every cup of coffee in the Middle East, so we can't say definitively. But we feel pretty strongly it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It is good.
It's really good, no joke.
It's caffeine is always good, really, isn't it?
Mm.
So we're caffeinated up.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh yes. Let's do the rest of Petra. So this is the theatre, the Roman theatre that was built by the Romans in Petra. But we're actually not going to spend a lot of time here because neither Jeb or I like performing, do we?
No, we're very shy, very uncomfortable.
We hate the attention.
Yes.
So we're gonna quickly
Get out of
escape out of here and see the rest of the city. We've picked up another new friend. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Look at this. I made Jeb climb all the way up here.
This is, what would you say, about 2,000 or 3,000 meters?
Yeah, it's a long way up.
Yeah, at least 2,000 or 3,000 meters.
I'm surprised you did it all, you know, under your own steam. You're able to.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
There's a question obviously on the minds of many travellers, and that is, will I be able to buy a fridge magnet when I get there? Well, I can confirm to you that when you come to Petra, you will be able to buy a fridge magnet. Don't step in that, Mr. Brooks.
So a little advice for you future Petra travellers. Watch your step, because there's a lot of donkey dung.
Yeah, a lot of donkey dung. And also, camels. Look at this.
Camel dung is a little easier to spot.
This is influencer Jeb in action. Right, work that camera.
Influencing you.
Hashtag Jeb does Petra.
Do you feel influenced?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel a bit queasy, to tell you the truth. We haven't come this far to only come this far. There's one more place that I really, really want to show you. And it's up there. It's time to climb some stairs. That's a man that wants to climb stairs.
Increíble.
Nobody ever spares a thought for the poor bugger that's got to come back down and pick up the camera. We're about halfway up. Is it still a good idea?
Wait, halfway?
Yeah.
It's been 2.5 hours.
That's all right. Just think of the exercises. You know, all those young influencers, they go up here, they do this, and they're not puffing.
They're running. They also don't have grey hair.
Yeah, exactly. So we're at that point, right? We're at that point. What I need you to do is, see just past those two donkeys, the Jordanian taxis.
Yeah.
The steps, I want you to walk straight over to them. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, just keep walking straight ahead. When you get there, I'll tell you at the right moment to turn around.
This is what you want in a guide, right here.
Look at that, he's still got a spring in his step. All right, now turn around.
Wow, incredible.
Is it? We should have a look, really, shouldn't we? Look at that. It's bigger than the Treasury. The thing is, on a video like this, it's very hard to get the scale of it. So what's going to happen now is young Jeb here is going to walk over to that entrance and we'll see how big it actually is.
Compared to an American.
Run!
That is sensational.
He's turned into a South African.
It's supposed to be you.
Oh. Hey, I think I've hit record. I've hit record.
Yeah, you actually are successfully recording now, Dennis. Congratulations.
This is the view past the monastery. They call it sort of the end of the world. It's a pretty stunning sight. So this was me showing you Petra.
Well, thanks.
It's been an absolute pleasure and delight, man.
Indeed, 100%. It's always good to see you.
It is always good to see you.
On the ground.
Yes.
As opposed to in the sky.
Great. Until next time.
See you at Petra.
Hey, actually, wait.
That was a good ending. That was like, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it.
Yeah, but there's more. Wait, there's more. There's always more. There's one more place that I want to show you. I reckon the end of, after everything we've done today, I reckon we deserve it.
I have a feeling that for you, the transition to wherever we're going next is going to be like that, but for us, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, we better start.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back. How stunning is this? Right. We're still on our long walk home to get a beer. A well-deserved beer, I may add.
Yeah.
We've worked hard for this.
I just need it for the caloric fuel at this point.
I just need a beer. But this place is incredible. Right. I've been here a number of times, but every time I'm here, I just get wowed all over again. It's overwhelming. The natural beauty and just the fact that you're saying, like I'm in Petra, and you're walking through the Sikh like, you know, that famous philosopher and explorer Indiana Jones once did.
Well, he was an archaeologist, not a philosopher, but I hear you. Also, a lot of people say that this really reminds them of Greensboro, North Carolina in the United States, and I can really see that. Greensboro is sort of the Petra of America.
It's the something of America, all right? We made it.
We did. Thank you for an absolutely spectacular day. Petra was amazing. Thanks to you and your guiding. I'm excited about this, so cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's very refreshing.
That is good. We're at the Cave Bar at Petra, which is another place we'd recommend. I say it's been a pleasure and an honour. Cheers. Here's to a great life.
Here's to a great life. Thank you all for watching. And between now and the next time,
see you in the sky. Hey, and that's a wrap. Hello, Jeb. How are you?
I'm great, Dennis. How are you?
Yeah. So what's the line again?
Between now and the next time, see you in the sky.